There is a saying in Acholi, Genma ikuya dari yen, which means what you do not know finishes the firewood. This can be said of the sacrifices that have been made to re-establish peace in Acholi in northern Uganda, 11 years after the worst of the LRA war ended. Unfortunately, the ghosts of war keep haunting the communities in ways that are hampering economic development of a region that is rich in agricultural land. The new face of conflict comes in the form of land insecurity. A 74-year-old widow, Santina Ayo, returned from the internally displaced people's camp, hoping to rebuild her life on her 45-acre property. The reception she got on her return was heartbreaking. She's not alone in her struggle. Onek Bosco, a resident of Lajubi A Central Village, also remembers having constant arguments over land boundaries with his neighbors. Santina and Onek's villages are found in Nwoya district that was created in 2010 by the government of Uganda. The creation of this district raised hope in communities that internal land disputes would soon be resolved.
There were a lot of land conflicts here. Actually, every day, out of 10 people that come to visit me in the office, you'll find that 8 or 7 might be coming on land-related conflicts. And I spend much of my time in the field mediating the warring parties.
It is estimated that 44% of farmer households are involved in frequent and often violent land-related disputes. Santina's is just one of the many cases that have been resolved through the Land Security and Economic Development Project, an initiative of ZOA Uganda. Wilfred Babanga, a project manager with ZOA Uganda, oversees the Land Security and Economic Development Project. This is one of the several projects ZOA Uganda is running in Nwoya district. The twin objectives of the project are to promote equitable tenure security and to increase agricultural production and productivity. The project, that is in its pilot stage, has made some progress.
In the land security objective, close to 900 farmers are in the process of acquiring certificates of customary ownership, which guarantees security of tenure for them. In the area of agricultural production and productivity, we have been able to reach more than 800 farmers who have come together in farmer groups and also formed larger, what we call farmer group associations. This helps them to do joint marketing to attract better prices for their produce.
The project's intervention strategy integrates an innovative approach to secure the land of rural communities and farmers through a collective approach. Land disputes are first sorted using customary structures. Land free of conflict is then demarcated using a tablet by area land committees and witnessed by community members. 2. Improvement of agricultural production and productivity through adoption of improved agricultural technologies and the cooperation of community-based farmer associations. 3. The marketing of produce through marketing associations that encourage farmers to produce high market value crops and bulk for joint marketing, thus attracting better prices. ZOA works with a team of experts, each bringing a dynamic quality to its intervention strategy. Some of the key actors include the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, in allowing the customization of solar open tenure to host the digital data on the cloud server. The others include International Justice Mission, IJM, whose role is to support in litigation where criminal offenses have been committed against vulnerable women and children connected to the project. The Acholi Religious Peace Initiative is another one of them, an organization that uses mediation as a conflict transformation tool.
One member in Panyabono who had a court case from 2012. They went through all the court processes, they wasted their money, they even got the court bailee to remove the other person out of court. And on the process, the same person who was a teacher was beaten and he was unconscious. But after this time when ZOA came and said they wanted to demarcate land, said, I want alternative dispute, I want mediation. He wrote a letter to ZOA, ZOA forwarded it to ALPI, and we mediated the case. Now the two people, if you see them together, you wouldn't imagine that they were fighting. Court did not resolve it, but mediation tried to restore the relationship.
ZOA works in partnership with Makerere University School of Built Environment to facilitate the training of the Nwoya District Adjudication Team with skills to carry out digital land demarcation using tablets.
Train these people in the use of technology to go and demarcate people's land. We provided a set of our students who came here for 3 weeks, and they moved with the demarcation team in the field, training them one by one, hands-on technology.
Digital information gathered from the field is collected using tablets that work using GPS and an application called Solar Open Tenure. This information is then uploaded onto a cloud server. The Solar Open Tenure, first piloted in Kasese district, courtesy of FAO, is a parallel system to the paper-based record system generated by the area land committees. The journey to this data creation is set up with a formal application from the landowner.
When we receive the application from the applicants, the application forms for land, we always issue a public notice which runs for 14 days. After that 14 days, we go for inspection. And when we go to the landowners to inspect the land, the first thing which we want to find in place are the neighbors and other local leaders like the road query should be present. Then we shall be asking the landowners if there's no conflicts, and even the neighbors if there's no conflicts regarding that land. And when they agree that there's no conflicts regarding the land, then we go on to begin capturing their informations on the taps.
The Ministry of Lands, Housing and Urban Development has played a key role in enabling the transformation by 1. Providing training to area land committees, the District Land Board, recorders, ZOA staff and other stakeholders on the Land Act, land regulations and the Land Implementation Policy Plan. 2. Ensuring quality control. Providing certificates of customary ownership and authenticating them. 4. Providing land administration register books and clean books.
In line with the 1995 Constitution, the Land Act of 1998 sets the legal framework for land tenure, ownership, and management of land in Uganda. Section 4 of the Land Act stipulates that Any person, family, or community holding land under customary tenure on former public land may acquire a certificate of customary ownership in respect of that land.
The process of registering for the Certificate of Customary Ownership, also known as CCO, has been rolled out in one sub-county in Nwoya district. It is expected to be rolled out to other sub-counties after a mid-term evaluation for the pilot project has been done. A number of officers have been trained to ensure that the process is done professionally. Esther Alimo, the sub-county chief in Alero sub-county, is a trained CCO recorder. She has been in the project from November 2016.
I remember one of the ZOA staff came here and told me, you're going to be one of the person who is going to help in recording the CCOs. Then I told them, how is it possible? Because I don't know even the issue of the land, the issue of what. So they told me, don't worry, we are going to make sure you are fully trained so that you do the work effectively. But now as I talk, I've been trained and I can do the work very well.
Since its inception in 2015, the project investment has benefited at least 1,000 households or 7,000 individuals. These farmers are now free to focus on cultivating the land and opening up the district to better economic growth without being hampered by land disputes. The project has not been without challenges. According to Patrick Okelo Riema, it was met with some resistance by local district leaders.
Now, the idea of CCOs was rejected by most districts in Acholi sub-region. Actually, the entire leadership of Acholi rejected. But having gone to Kasese and having seen the success stories and having seen the innovations associated with the customary certificate of ownership, we discovered this could be really a viable opportunities that can help us make our people settle peacefully. So we bought the idea that ZOA brought. We gave them a go-ahead. We had to sign memorandum of understanding that involved 3 different stakeholders. That is Nwoya District Local Government, ZOA, and Ministry of Land. And I want to tell you, it's marvelous here. People are very peaceful in the area where the CCOs are being implemented. People have embraced it. When we went to launch it, you could really see the excitement that people have.
At the grassroots level, there have been some compliance issues from families applying for the CCOs.
People were misinformed that when you come one, even if you're 10 in a form, you can pick your form. But when they come and normally come in my office, I tell them that you should all come as a family. We don't need anybody to miss out. You should all come and then resign, then take your certificate. But they have been coming one by one, which is making my work also very difficult, because I'm not here in the office from Monday to Monday.
Nonetheless, the local leadership is also optimistic that besides the challenges, the project in the long run will be an integral part in the governance of customary land system.
I am happy even some districts that were really not interested in the CCOs have now started even coming quietly requesting ZOA, can you come and implement in my district? You see, so I took that risk. As a district head, my role is to provide political direction. And then having seen the value that CCOs owes, we had to really go in for that. And others are now coming to join us on board, asking ZOA to go and do similar projects in their district. That means really things are coming out. So I want to say that being a productive district, when we deal with these conflicts and people are free of land conflicts, we can feed the entire Uganda in terms of producing food.
Santina is optimistic about the future now that ZOA created the opportunity for her to legalize her land ownership.
Madong chunya tingu pien dong mera fu ngar na luo en dong diere. Mada chako dego da tika raka por bel. Ka rer por bel la chera rer por pool.
Man kombera tika gero kanisa. Kombera goe bala kocha. Amiru geri matek acha ko fui para no pa furu ka fur gi bir gi peri e chamgi anda bero wa gwena dong tika wardi kala.
Many other success stories have been realized through dispute resolution. It is helping to unlock the economic development potential of the region, not only through making productive land available for farmers, but also by enhancing peace for collaboration to access agriculture input and output markets. ZOA Uganda, in the long run, would like to see the project achieve a number of outcomes, namely, improve the security of customary tenure for all categories of farmers. The land administration system is effective and responsive to the needs of the different types of farmers. 3. Increasing agricultural productivity in a sustainable way. 4. Providing quality support services to encourage commercial farming. 5. Encouraging collective action by farming. The Land Security and Economic Development Project runs up to 2018, and it is expected that its impact will see great economic development of the farming community in Nwoya district.